Welcome to Vlog Radio. You're listening VickTalk show, and this is your friend Vic. As you are already responding on my previous episode very warmly, and I really appreciate for your response. Today, I'm gonna complete the second episode by giving you some more facts that what exactly the society will be if this fatherless world continued. So you, as a man who's not ready to take any responsibility of a child, or you as a woman taking care of a responsibility of a child but giving him or her only life as a one single mom, which is actually completely injustice and incomplete life. So we have to make the world complete. Looking at this fact that the world has been created with a balance of two different people, two different things. Similarly, every child needs balance of these two different personalities to fulfill his or her life. So we are going to talk about those facts which can affect or change your child life if you are a single mom. But if you are a man and just single or single father, then definitely you need to give your child and other women's child a complete life, making your best effort. And I'm going to give you reasons why you need to do these best efforts. So here we go. Number 1. It's been found that boys have fewer behavior problems and girls have fewer psychological problems when they have involved dads. Now you can understand that how your involvement, your role in a child's life is such important that you can make these kids a better citizen tomorrow. And for that, you just need to give them your protections, your support, your love and care. And that way these kids become so good in their life by returning you a better retirement and also similarly whatever you given to them. Because the environment which they experience around definitely need your presence. In our life, nothing can be completed just having something one only. We need more than one. Everything. And that's what this child needs. Just try to recall the face of their child, the smile of their child, and try to maintain the smile. You have to get into that child life. If you know someone who have a child and he or she really love you, like you, then give your love and like the child to have in your life. And see the amazing difference in that child's behavior and response and later dedication toward you to make you the best, happiest person as always you ever imagined before. I hope you get my point. And please start as soon as possible and especially before this Father's Day. Let's move on to the next one. Number 2. Infant death within the first 28 days of life is 4 times higher for those with absent father than those with involved fathers. And now you'll be confused that what is the reason behind that. Then the fact you can actually understand that the child and the mother of the child definitely need someone emotionally, physically, and sometimes financially to be around. And there is nobody else better than a father. There is one Father for all of us above us, and that is Father Jesus. But for all of us, we are here to make a better world, being a great father for our kids, because our forefathers have been the best for us on their level. You just need to be best on your level. Even being with them with love, respect and care is enough, just enough. And see how many child's life you save, how much beautiful world you make. Can you imagine by thinking all these facts which I gave you till now, those 11 facts can make many lives different. That's the biggest thing, that those who are struggling, suffering and doing something wrong are actually without father. And that's what we are finding through these facts, that how the kids are not doing well and making the world more mess just because there is a missing father in their life. If you want a peaceful live life, then please do just one favor to a child who needs you. And I will tell you in my next topic, maybe after this Father's Day, that how your life being a partner of single mom and being father of a child who need you most can change your entire life positively. You just need to try positively. The only fact is that sometimes these women are not prepared because of their experiences and their all negativity which they are carrying since long from their first relationship or the relationship who gave this child. Every child deserves a father, and you can be one of that. So why not try to save those kids? Their life is in your hand, being in their life. I hope you will do that, and you will deserve their love too. Let's move on to the next one. It's been found that father absence is to blame for many of our most intractable social ills affecting children. The old-aged correlation does not imply causation, does not apply to the effects of father absence on children. And you can actually understand that how the child suffer. Just stay with a child from a distance for a few days who doesn't have a father. Or just imagine yourself when you lost your father. If you are not having your father anymore, then think again those days when you had your father and these kids never had their father. We have to complete this world by giving complete life to these kids, and that's what we can do, and we will do. I hope you all will be agree. If you need any help or advice or information, I'm already here with my all knowledge resources contact informations to share with you so that you can make a difference in a child's life and in your life as well. I hope you're ready for that, right? All right. Wait till this episode end. Be ready to contact me and I'll give my best to you to give a child best life through you. Let's move on to next one. In America, approximately 24% of children, and maybe it's now much more there because this report is actually of 2014, so new census will be coming soon. So 5 years ago, it was approximately 24%, and total number of children, approximately 18 million, lived in father-absent homes till 2014. And now it's being considered that approximately 25 million kids lived in father-absent home till 2018. What do you think about 2020 with these crises? Those single moms and those kids not able to have someone to protect them, to serve them, to play with them, because they can't even go out to play with other kids. They can't even go to school. They can't even do certain things which they want to. But if they had a dad, oh my gosh, maybe you would have changed their life in this crisis. If you being an adult getting a trauma, a psychological pressure, then think again how the child is going through. And if you've been in a child life in this situation, you're not getting the blessing of the child, but also the God's. And God will bless you a lot because you are giving something to this child which is gifted to you as a God gifts. Please accept it and see how beautiful the life will be. Let's move on to the next one. As per the Mississippi, the highest number of children living in father-absent homes, which is almost 40%. And this report is of 2013 US Census Bureau. And it might be now more. You can guess maybe 50%. Now, can you believe if it is approximately 40% or 50% kids, then how much pressure these kids are going through and what will be the future of that state or those kids when they will be going around with that life experience to make many life affected. And this is not only about America. It's happening all around the world. Because we make mistakes in our young age and then we leave, we quit. And quitting is not the solution. Solution is to fight back. Solution is to stay firm and be right there to serve yourself for someone who will serve you later or for you. I really don't know where you're listening to me, which country, which city you are, but every place there is a hope and every place there is a problem. And You are a man and you can solve this problem, man. So just be the man and make a world a better place, not for others, but for yourself too. Else you will regret later when you will retire and there will be nobody around you, and you will think again, why didn't I took that responsibility or that challenge, which would have might not only change my life but many others. As I already told you that many kids who grow single, they actually become single even after having a relationship. Don't make this world more messy. Please do your best, and I assure you will get the best. I hope you got me again. Let's move on to the next one. So, children living in female-headed homes with no spouse presence have a poverty rate approximately 50%. And again, this is an old data of 2012. We are getting more updates if we want, and that will be more shocking. And think again, with this pandemic problem, how much crime or problems we will see in next coming few years if there are no jobs, no sufficient infrastructure or facilities or environment for these kids. And that will be another messy, problematic, chaotic world coming next to you. So being selfish, you will be living in a world where you cannot live or survive further anymore if you will not wake up and shake up your hand with these kids. This pandemic have taught us, stay united, take care of each other. And those old age citizens, mostly above age 60 or 70, were the target of this virus, telling us, get united. So if you're single, look for a child and look for a life. Give a life, get a life. This pandemic have shown us the value of a family. See your friends who have a family. Definitely they are struggling, but they are managing, they're surviving. You definitely don't have more burden of the other kids or family members, but think again, what if you get sick? What if you don't have enough resources or enough people to serve you or help you? And that is something very important to understand. This pandemic is definitely giving us a lesson. Everything is a lesson for us. And for those generations who are coming up in this 2020, guys, even if you're a teenager listening to me or in 20s or 30s, never forget these days. Never do these mistakes. And I hope you'll be careful and everything will be caring for you. Let's move on to the next one. The absence of biological father contributes to increased risk of child maltreatment. What does that mean? That if your biological father wasn't in your life, how would have you felt? Do you understand the connection between a real thing? It's just like you are sick, you are accident, and you are in hospital, and doctors say that you need your blood group. If it is B positive or whatever, you need that. Others cannot save you. So the fact is this, that if you ever made a child with your ex-partner and you ran away from your responsibility, or you're thinking to run away from your responsibility, then please think again. I'm not telling you to remain with each other if you're not made for each other, but this child come in your life with the blessing of God to give you a good life in future. You just need to be a father. It's okay to be not lover. If you're not happy with someone whom you did not born with, then at least be with someone who born through you or born with you. And you will understand soon. Just try. Just give a try. And this moment, this is the time when world is learning a new lessons, and you are going to learn a new lesson once you will give your time to the child. And your whole life will change. And the life of the child will change to change your life as well. Let me tell you this very clearly, that if you are single and looking for a relationship again and again, changing a partner again and again, you will not need that anymore when you will receive a pure love of a child, a selfless love of a child. You don't need to please a child with fancy things. Just give your pure love and basic things, and child will give you back whatever he can or she can. Come on, man. Be a man. Let's move on to the next one. So individuals from Father Absent's homes are 280% more likely to carry guns and deal drugs than peers living with their fathers. See the difference. The violence which you see around is actually because of some people like us, some men like us. We have to change, and we're ready to change, right? So let's make a change and see the safe world where nobody is dependent on drugs to heal their pain. Nobody is carry the gun to show their fury, their lonesome, their frustration in this world, to show the world that you left me alone and I'm gonna leave you alone to survive. No, no, no. Say no to these things which is happening around us and say yes, yes, and yes to the child, and make a child life different, and your life as well. Let's move on to the next one. So father involvement in schools is associated with the higher likelihood of a student getting mostly A's, the grade A. Look at the smile when the child actually make some great achievements. Maybe for you these are very small things, right? Then please recall your childhood. Try to remember those days when you made something great and how was your father's response. And whatever it was, you're not like your father. You must be better than him. I'm not saying your father was good or bad, but I'm just saying that you learn many things from life and through your father's mistakes or through your father's good deeds, good actions, and you're gonna be better than your father. Then think again how you felt when you did something good. And what if you are better than your father, then how good you are as a father. Just let these kids know you're such a sweet and lovely father, and they'll be the best kids for your life ever. Kids are just like an investment, just like a tree. The kind of water, the things which you will give to the tree, in return you will get much, much more than what you give it. You will get the fruits, the leaves, the air, the shadow. A tree gives a lot what we give it to back. And that's what the children's are. See all the successful men around you, okay? And see their parents, their background. What you see actually, you see a good father behind them. And what they have given to their father, at least a pride that I'm the father of this child. And I'm proud of it. And you will be one of them also. I hope these all things are helping you to make your decisions stronger, to be a real father, a great father of a child, and you will be the real hero of that child. And this Father's Day, if you have kids, then do your best. If you don't, then find to be the best. Find the kids. Look for those kids who needs you. And your life is changing, man. Believe me, you're gonna have new sunshine life. Let's move on to the final one of this episode. So children raised in a father-absent home are more likely to experience behavioral problem because they don't learn. They don't understand the discipline. They don't understand the value of a father. They don't learn the etiquettes, the manners, the behavior to the people so that they can be something inspiring by you. If you see any child which is rude, there are two factors. The one, either their father is not good or rude, or second, they don't have a father to raise them with love, respect and care, to teach them or tell them how to be a good son or daughter and a good citizen for the world. Make a child happy and make your world happy. God bless you. Take care. And thank you so much for listening to me today again. If you like this episode, please do press like, share, subscribe, and do comment. Because your just one thumbs up is not enough for me. It's very easy task. You can believe that I make hours and hours to do this for you. And how effective it is. If it is effective, then just comment 5 words which will take only less than 30 seconds, and I'll be blessed and I'll be glad to make more things for you, for us, for these kids. Thank you so much for listening again. Take care, have a good time, have a good life, and good luck. God bless you.